Welcome back to this Let's Play of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. Last time we crashed on Malachor and we started exploring. Not a whole lot to see here, it's really just sort of more of the same. In fact, I probably should have cut part of that last episode just because, well, it's tedious. It's just storm beasts and wandering around and finding stuff. This is a mini-boss, I guess you could call him. You know, he comes in with great, you know, song and dance, but, well, he's a greater storm beast. I don't think I'll use the third flurry here. He does a lot of damage, but he just doesn't have enough hit points to be dangerous. So whoever thought to trap me and kill me with that thing, well, I don't know. I guess they underestimated me. He did hit me for, I think, over 100, well over 100 damage. So I guess he could theoretically be dangerous, but just doesn't have enough hit points to survive. That corpse had nothing even before I looted it. Anyway, here's the, this looks like the place we're going. I don't know where this is, but it's gotta be something because, you know, you just crashed on a random part of the planet and just happened to crash where you wanted to go. Good enough, you know? Not that, you know, another 20 episodes of me wandering around the surface of Malachor 5 with nothing but storm beasts would be interesting. This last area has no shortage of just lots of enemies for the sake of lots of enemies. Okay, well, at least it's not 4 of them, it's 10 of them, but they're just gonna let me through. That might have actually been an well, actually, no, it wouldn't have been an interesting fight, because they're such chumps. I'm gonna just put up that force barrier power, and, well, yeah.
I say we fire a rocket at her right now, and blow her screaming, burning body into the heart of this planet.
It wouldn't work. If there were other distractions, maybe. If she wasn't telepathic, maybe. If you want to kill her like that, you need something else to occupy her attention. Otherwise, you might just wound her, and then we'd all be in trouble.
This battle will not be decided by weapons.
You are wrong. Manipulation is Krea's strength, not battle. We have a chance. We just have to figure out how to make use of it.
You know, good to know that some of my party members are safe. Including Bader's remote.
If you are watching this, then what the General suspected was true. The Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use the sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel you encounter on Malachor. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5, the damage I did. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is off the planet before triggering the sequence. Otherwise, there will be no retreat. I know your weapons systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Try to avoid contact with any potential threats. Follow your programming.
Alright. What's not explained, and it's sort of hinted at in the restoration, with the sort of why is Baedur missing at the same time HK-47 was missing. Well, he was supposed to die there, and canonically that's what happens. Here, it's just sort of, it's never explained. I guess you could say maybe he just died in the crash. Imagine that! Someone dying in a crash in a video game. You know, that never happens in real life. Anyway, you go up to these ships and you just choose the obvious console option and they power up. That only gave us 23%, so I'm hoping that some of the other ones give a higher percentage. Since I've already cleared this area and explored this area, I might have missed a couple of the corpses and some of the loot, but I really don't care at this point. It's just, you know, wandering around with this guy. He is let's just say not very powerfully. He has 150 hit points, which is a lot for a level 1 character. He has very low defense, does almost no damage, and, well, a single Storm Beast, you could probably win, just from the standpoint of the remote is a lot faster, and so you could just kite the thing around taking pot shots at it, but it would take a long time to kill even one Storm Beast with, oh, I guess this is a corpse with the remote. So it's best to really clear this area out before coming here, essentially while you're still on your main character, rather than trying to do so as the remote, because the remote is not a combat thing. And there are probably some Storm Beasts lurking in some of these shadowy corners that I didn't fully explore, but none of them are kind of in my way, so I don't care. If you do run into them, or if you didn't clear the area consistently, really all you have to do with this guy is just run right past the Storm Beasts. They will damage him. You will have to go through a couple of construction kits. You could theoretically actually get stuck at this point if you didn't, essentially if you had used stealth on your main character to get through, and you didn't have any construction kits. I don't know. You'd have to be pretty stupid to do it, but into the depths. I may end up having this episode be a little short because there's a lot of conversations that are about to happen. This is the final resolution of everything in the game, so yeah. This isn't the final dungeon, it's just the final planet, but we're getting to the end here. I'm guessing there'll probably be, 4 or 5 more episodes tops. This sequence is a little random, just as far as this whole running around as the remote thing. And I guess if you weren't quite as thorough about the purge of the Storm Beasts, it'd be more interesting, just from a standpoint of, hey, we can't fight. But it can be actually kind of difficult if you don't. So here's the last console. I'm not going to enter the priming sequence because, well, it starts a long string of conversations which I can't really break out of and end an episode in the middle of. So I'm going to end the episode here, and it's a little early, but oh well. I'll see you then.